What's up, guys? Scrapman here, hoping you're all doing awful as always. Fuck you for clicking on this video, you son of a bitch. No, hello, hope you're all doing great as always. So I hope you all enjoyed the how to beat Kazuya that I posted yesterday. Today we're gonna talk about a very different character, Hwoarang, the taekwondo guy from Korea. I'm doing this very intentionally, by the way, going from Kazuya to Hwoarang, because Kazuya, very simple to understand. If you watch that video and you apply those simple tricks and rules, you should do so much better against Kazuya. But today, I'm here just to explain to you how unbelievably convoluted it can get in Tekken. Hwoarang is a matchup that is 100 times harder to understand than Kazuya. It is one of the most complex matchups in Tekken, and it's probably way more complicated than any matchup you will find in any fighting game. It is very extreme, and it rewards people like me, who are legacy players, who have seen Hwoarang grow since his release in Tekken 3, where I get accustomed to the new iteration of Hwoarang with every game. And then you get used to a couple of new moves in Tekken 4, in Tekken 5, in Tekken 6, etc. And you build upon the knowledge. But those of you who are new to Tekken and start with Tekken 8, you have to get used to a character that has like 200 attacks. And he has many different stances to fuck you up with, and a lot of stuff, right? So, in short, I'm gonna try and make this as easy for you to understand as possible. Hwoarang revolves around doing attacks on your guard like this. He mixes low, mids, and highs. He goes everywhere. And basically every move that connects with your guard... Look at his frame data at the bottom. Do you see it? Look at the frame data. Do you see how everything is plus? Everything is plus. So that's the thing with Hwoarang, is that he will go between stances. This is left foot forward. He can motion switch by pressing 3-4. That is right foot forward. And then he has right flamingo. He holds up his right leg like this. Left flamingo. He holds up his leg like this. And then he also has dual sets of back turned. He has dual sets of back turned. All of these have unique moves. Yep, all of these stances have unique moves you have to look for. Typically, if he is standing in right foot forward, he has access to absurd attacks like Black Kite, where he jumps the entire screen, a homing mid that jumps over lows, that is +1 on block. So this is a heat engager as well. This used to be a launcher in heat. It's not anymore. It knocks down into a guaranteed follow-up, but very powerful. And then he also has Backlash, which, as you can see, is a +5 on block power crush homing that knocks down into a big follow-up. So that's the thing. This is something you have to pay attention to. Is the left foot forward or is the right foot forward? Right foot forward usually means a bit more devastating attacks, because he's taken the time to motion switch to do them. He will also, you know, through attacks, obviously go into this stance. And now you're looking for these moves. But that's about the stances, right? So yet again, he will go like this, and pretty much everything he does will be plus on your block. In a nutshell, I can show you, I can demonstrate like this. Sorry, I'm gonna record that again. This sequence tells you everything you need to know about Hwoarang. Right foot forward, down forward 4, into Flamingo 2 jab. This demonstrates everything you need to know about Hwoarang. Look at the frames on my guard. Mid +4, high +5. Right? Mid, high. Let's say, okay, we wanna fuck him up. I'm gonna duck that jab. I'm gonna launch him, right? I am actually trying to do it. I can't do it. So that is Hwoarang. He can do So big frames when he connects on your guard. Even if he whiffs his flamingo jabs. So this is left flamingo jab, +5. Right flamingo jab, +5. So these are crucial to hit on your guard and build momentum, but they are also, like, safe on whiff. They are almost impossible to whiff punish. So it's a character that's very tough to deal with, you know, very tough to deal with. And he also has, like, if he feels you block too much, he's got a perfect throw game. This means that he has oh, sorry, what's the notation? This is a 1-break throw. God, how does he do his throws? It used to be back to 4. Oh, here, this is a 2-break throw. This is a 1+2 break throw. So if he feels you block too much, he can also use a perfect throw game to mix you up. He also has strong conventional Tekken, is that he has a universal down for 2, safe on block, launches you. He has an orbital if he feels threatened. He has a safe mid launcher in Just Frame Skyrocket if he wants to fuck you up with a 50-50 that he will mix with down 3-4. It's like it's a very complete character as well. So I'm just trying to stress what you're going up against. And now you're going, oh my god, main man, scrub man, this sounds kind of OP. What the hell are his weaknesses? Well, the thing is, if you can apply strong counterplay, the risk-reward, believe it or not, is in your favor. If you have reads and you have a counterplay. So the thing is, when he lands one of these things on you, typically he doesn't stand to get too much, but when you duck any move that is not the absurd flamingo jab, you can launch him and kill him. And when you know when to step, you can launch him and kill him, right? So again, we're gonna look at key moves. When Hwoarangs get bored of you just stand guarding, because you will stand guard this character due to an orbital that's safe on block that launches you. He can throw a back 3 to launch you. He can do this huge launcher. He's got big launchers, right? So you want to stand guard. And then he'll get bored and he'll do down 3-4 into right flamingo. This is a 20 damage natural that is +14. And when this hits, obviously, you just gotta take the mix. But the thing is, if you duck this, you can launch him. Now, sorry, I'm just trying to be real with you and give you all the information you need to know. I want to low parry a lot against Hwoarang personally because it's very tricky. Yet again, it's just tricky with this character. Like, say he does down 3-4 into Power Crush because he goes into Flamingo and he has Power Crush from Flamingo. If you're not fast with this, the punish, you're gonna eat that Power Crush because he will so quickly be able to Power Crush. You see? So you better be fast with your punish. You see? I fucked it up. You better be fast with your punish. So, yeah, and then, like, say he does down back 4, which is a low that goes into right flamingo, that's -1 on block. This one's a classic. That's the flappy kick. So, here, I try to punish, I get launched. This is a low, but on block is a mix-up. In Tekken, typically when we block lows, we can punish. No, Hwoarang is not the only character that does this, you know, but no other character has an 8-frame launcher like this. Flappy is an 8-frame counter hit launcher. So when you block this low, you gotta sort of wait and see what he does. Note that you can apply. This is. I don't expect you to do this. Like, this is very advanced counterplay. This is something you'll see a pro do, like something like that, because Hwoarangs will typically do this. Oh, sorry. They'll typically do. You see, step right will beat Flappy. step right duck will beat Flappy and for free. These are like key moves Hwoarang players will use. I don't expect you to do that counterplay, but what I'm saying is low parries are very good against Hwoarang, because then you don't have to deal with the difficult timing on this low. You'll get less damage on down 3-4, obviously, because you won't be launching it when a while standing 2, but you won't have to deal with the difficult timing here. And also, you won't go into the second layer of mix-up when blocking down back 4. You will just immediately be low parrying it, and you don't have to deal with, I wonder what he will do after, right? You take your low parry. He also has other powerful lows, and like, counter it launching low and sidestep 4, you know, that's -13 on block, evasive low, down back 3. One of his best lows is from left flamingo down back 4 at -12. It's very strong. So I'm just saying, low stand guard against his character, and then low parry is powerful. 2 key moves I want you to know about is the one I just showed you, for free here. You will see all the time. They'll do boom boom for free. +4 into left flamingo. When you block the first hit, you are forced to absorb the second hit on guard. The jails. So, a lot of Hwoarangs, they will loop bop 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 bop, stuff like this. And here, it's very hard to step. This tracks both sides. The only way you can step this is with a super well-timed, buffered sidewalk towards the left here. But I don't even know if Paul can do it. No, you can. But again, I struggle doing this in practice mode. I don't do that in real matches. So we're only gonna apply reliable counterplay that you guys can execute in intermediate play. So what I'm trying to tell you here is that when you see 4-3 on your block, honestly press into him. Do a jab. A lot of even high-level players I see, they mistakenly here, they go for the dick jab. This is a mistake because of this launcher. So don't ever dick jab here. So check him with a jab. Because the fastest move he has after you've blocked the 4-3 is his flamingo jab, and it comes out at 13 frames. So it's not that scary. Note, but a lot of high-level players will do step right block here. Beats a lot of his options, not all of them, but a lot of the options. And when you block, you come out in time to block the big launcher. The big launcher is -14, so take your punish. Paul can launch this with back 3. But again, it's very important that you deal with this move because it is spammed all the time. Another cool thing here is that this move, if I'm in rage, it's actually punishable by rage arts. This will beat even flamingo jab. He can't block in flamingo stance, so this is guaranteed. If he does flamingo 4-3 on your guard and you're in rage, guaranteed rage art. So that's important to know. And this also goes for while standing 1-4 on your guard. Even Flappy loses to rage art. So while standing 1-4 is also an important move to know about. It goes like this, mid-mid, and it's neutral on your guard. Sorry, I'm just gonna remove rage. A lot of Hwoarangs will do this. Oh, Jesus, what just happened? Record. Up. This is a very popular flowchart. So we do blap, blap. And then, considering it's neutral on block, mid-mid, Flappy is 8 frames, so it beats everything. You can't even jab here, right? You die. So be on the lookout for this flowchart. And duck here and punish. So again, Flappy is very precise timing on the punish. Because you see, if you mistime it, you go up in the air. So you have to duck the 2 hits. Pop, pop. Oh, sorry, I messed it up. Duck the 2 hits. Oh my god! I'm getting confused. I'm too old. So duck the 2 flappies and then launch him, right? Here I can't do step right duck. You can't. So that's also important to know about. Back one. This is very popular. Hwoarangs will spam this in intermediate ranks. Even in certain high-level ranks, like you see Hwoarang spam this. Oh god. And there's a flowchart that I find so cute that we all do. It's this one. Oh, sorry, my binds don't work. They'll do upward 3-4 into Flamingo, and then people press into them, so they tag them with back one. So it's very important that you punish back one. So that's an easy punish, but remember that it's launch. So if you're a character with a hop kick or just conventional down for 2, just launch him. You know, it's very important for you to get into the habit of understanding that you always want to practice doing the right thing, even if you fuck it up, because with time you will be able to do it consistently. So like, instead of always going for the easy punish like 1-2 or back 1-2, practice doing the right thing. It's like, I was late, he could block. But eventually, you'll get it in time. So always practice doing the right thing. Like, okay, that's launch, I take my launch, right? So, back one is just one of those moves that you always want to make sure you get to max damage, because otherwise you'll just be looking at this. They'll be doing that all the time. It's also good to learn with time to recognize backlash and duck it on reaction. And it is quite seeable, you know, at 30 frames. It's like Snake Edge. He starts glowing white there with the Power Crush trail, and you can duck it on reaction. But if you have a read and you duck it, make sure to punish. This move used to be OP, and that was like impossible to whiff punish. But now they made it, with the latest patch, they made it 5 frames more recovery. Still not super easy, but there you go, that's a punish. If launching it feels too difficult, do a faster punish. So that's while setting free 2. That's a 13 frame, right? And then Hwoarangs will check you with all sorts of strings. They might try and cheese you with this, like 1-1-3-3. So this is just, you know, it's just a cheese. It's just a very cheap knowledge check cheese. If you eat the low, you have to eat the high. So you just gotta recognize up, launch him. They might do down 4-4. So if the kick hits you, you have to block. So this is a countered launcher, right? That was a countered, right? It's like I get launched. But it is -13 on block, right? And if you duck the first hit, the second hit is a high, and you can launch Hwoarang. Another thing they will do at the wall is that they will try and hit you with this move. This move, if it counter hits, is a counter hit sequence, right? For a lot of damage. It's a lot of damage. The thing is, they will just mash... Most Hwoarangs will just mash this out anyway. They'll do this and hope they counter hit. But just know that this is mid, high, high, right? So, mid, high, high. A lot... You'll be surprised how many high-level players even don't duck this. So don't let Hwoarangs get away with that. And then they will most likely throw spam you. And again, like it's just a very tough matchup when you're an intermediate player. Like you probably don't have perfect throw breaks. It's very hard to acquire perfect throw breaks. So if a Hwoarang knows what he's doing, you're going to eat a lot of throws. But this is where you can use the built-in throw break trainer, throw escape training here, which I really recommend. It's really, really good. So if you're serious about the game, try to spend some time with this. Maybe if you have a discipline to do so, maybe 5 minutes every time you play the game. You just start by doing this. I can't stress enough how much that has even helped me, a boomer who's played the game for 30 years. Like, my throw breaks are better lately. So, that's nice. It's scary to run into Hwoarang. So because he has this and this, and also like his flamingo step has a built-in sidestep right, that's actually very powerful. So you can press forward 3 step, and he's super evasive, like super evasive. So it's a very scary character to like run into. So in my opinion, wait for him to come to you. And if he's not using Black Kite, he'll probably do like while running free or forward 4. Both of those are very steppable. So I try to just step, you know, towards the right to get the step on him. Also important to know is that like if he's super lazy with how he tries to 50-50 with down 3-4, note that this move has like no tracking. No tracking whatsoever. And he's done. He just died. But again, you can step it both sides like very easily. Very easily. Stepping in general is like very powerful against Hwoarang. Really something you want to use. So again, say he's being lazy about how he's going in with these moves. Like very steppable. Very steppable. Boom, he's dead. Super steppable. He's dead. He died. Paul has a very powerful punish for when he catches you back-turned with your pants down. So stepping in general, very important. His homing moves aren't that scary once you learn to react to this. And then a lot of them use down forward 4 for homing. Well, of course, you have Black Kite, but again, as soon as this lost its launch in heat, I'm not scared of it anymore. I'm not. And again, if a Hwoarang is ever lazy, he doesn't do just frame skyrocket to stay safe. He actually does back 3 to try and launch you into neutral. Do remember that this move is launch. It's -19. In intermediate play, most of you don't launch this move, but please do. It's launch punishable. It's launch punishable. Yes. So do launch that. And in general, like when he's bum rushing you, keep your cool. There's nothing wrong with just stand guarding for a long time. You have a strong guard in Tekken. You have a strong guard. And again, if you have like... If you have something like a strong power crush or a reversal that catches kicks, you're in a really good position in this matchup. It's very nice to have. But also, don't be afraid of using power crush against Hwoarang. But key here is just patience, waiting for him to commit to something like down 3-4, trying to get the read on that, and you saw how steppable it was. Again, not steppable once you block this and you're -4. You remember that part of a lesson, right? But you sort of try and get the read on that. Stepping is powerful. Power crush and reversal good. Be patient. Be patient. Wait for him to do this, and you remember what we said about counterplay. And even, you know, what I said about throws, note that you can always, if you have a read, remember that even a character with perfect throw breaks loses to a duck, right? If you have a read. It's the thing with Hwoarang, again. He stands to get 40 damage or 35 damage with a throw. You can break it. You can break it. But again, if you have the read, he dies. And that's the thing with Hwoarang. He will feel so unfair. He will feel so unfair. But again, if you have the counterplay, he dies when he gets it wrong. And most of the time, like when he gets it right, he doesn't stand to gain that much. His scariest option, honestly, at the end of the day, it sort of is flat B. As soon as he is in right foot forward, you have to respect the fact that he has an 8-frame counter hit launcher. That is the scariest option he has. But I hope that with what I've told you, that you're ready for it, right? And you know what to do. Because typically, it's going to be this. It's going to be this. You might try and rotate these into this. And I hope you're ready for it, you know. And then down for 3-4 is a power crush. They spam a lot. Note that it is very minus at -14. Very minus. But this is where a really good Hwoarang player, but you most likely won't encounter a guy like this unless you're in very high ranks. They'll just do the first hit, confirm that hit, and then add the second hit. But then you should know that if he does the first hit, he is also -14. But then you're looking for the second hit, right? And you're like, oh, and you probably won't punish that. But it is -14. And then at the end of the day, it's just going to be a matchup where you have to see it 1,000 times. 1,000 times. Because his move list is so unbelievably vast. With the stuff he can do. And you'll see stuff like... oh, what's the input? Stuff like this, right? And stuff like this. And they'll do Hunting Hawk on your guard. Into Flamingo. Like, it's just, it never ends. There's so much stuff to be on the lookout for. And I can't show you how to deal with all of these moves. It's something you will pick up with time. But I hope, and I do feel that if you can apply what I've shown you in this video, you should be able to beat most Hwoarangs. God, is there anything else I need to show you? This homing low is a very powerful move for him because you want to step him so much. This was a big deal for him to get an evasive low homing with a ton of range. What this low meant for Hwoarang, he got it in Season 2, was that if he's standing next to you like this, and you actually try to backdash him, or you try to sidestep him, or you try and parry him, or you try to power crush him, all very viable options, this beats all of that. So this was a really big deal for him to get. So if a Hwoarang is busy doing this against you, I told you about low parry, right? How strong that is. But again, if you block this, make sure you apply the biggest punish you have. Don't do while stunning 4. Most often your character has a 13-frame punish, and that can be the difference between, you know, while stunning 4, if he's at the wall. Like, it's a pretty big difference here, right, in punish. So I don't want to catch my students being lazy. I always want to do the biggest punish you can do, man. I know it's difficult, but holy shit, right? It adds up, right? It adds up. So yeah, guys, that is Hwoarang. I hope it was informative. I hope you understand the identity of Hwoarang and how different he is from any other character in the game. how much it means to be a legacy player against this guy, and how tough it is for newcomers, how it's arguably... It is one of the most complex matchups in Tekken. It's one of the top 5 most complicated, but certainly more complicated than anything you find in any other fighting game. So I wish you luck with this, but remember to be patient. Just it's the #1 thing I can tell you about this matchup. It's like, they know what they have, Hwoarang players, and they're giggling and they're like, and they want to stress your guard. But don't fall into the trap of getting stressed. Be patient. Most Hwoarangs are very obvious in their patterns, most of them. Just be patient, keep your cool. And remember that, as insufferable as this shit is, it is fair in that if you know the counterplay, the risk-reward is against Hwoarang. It is against him. It will feel unfair at first. But if you can just remember that, know that with time, you can fuck him up the ass, just like Jin does. So do remember that. At the end of the day, used to be unfair, right, in Season 2, but it's not anymore, I can assure you. So good luck with your Hwoarang matchup, and I'll see you on the next How to Beat video. Take care.